heat. They have low and melting and boiling points as well. Okay, they have 7 electrons in their outermost shell, and they exist as molecules, like for example Cl2, Br2, F2, I2, etc. They do not exist as atomic form. So these were the properties we discussed. Now today we are going to discuss the reactions of the group 7 elements. Now the reaction of we know already that group 7 elements are deadly elements. Deadly elements mean they can be dangerous for you. If you inhale these elements into your body, that can be hazardous for you, that can be dangerous for you, and that can affect your body very badly. Okay, like for example, we have chlorine gas. Chlorine is a gas. If you smell it, you inhale it, it is a very toxic gas. Okay, and it can affect your body internally if you intake this gas in the larger quantity. Okay, now how you, when you are going to the laboratory and you are making chlorine gas, how you are going to control the risk of the chlorine gas so that it should not affect you, it should not affect your body. So you will do two things. One, you will use a fume cover where the cover, a kind of cover is made where all the fumes and all the kind of smoke is being absorbed by that cover, and the place where you are making that gas, that is not affected. So the first thing is that you should make chlorine gas inside a fume cover. The second thing is you will use eye protection. Means you will use some goggles, you will use some glasses, so that the gas should not affect your eyes, it should not irritate your eyes. And if possible, you should use a mask as well, so that the gas is not entered to your mouth or enter to your nose as well. So these are the protection you can take care of.
Sir, are you presenting the screen? I cannot see yours.
सर आपने स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट नहीं की हुई है.
यस सर, स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रही.
I asked you already कि मेरी स्क्रीन आप लोगों को आ रही है नहीं आ रही है. आप लोगों ने कहा yes.
सर कुछ बच्चों को आ रही है.
अब
Now it is visible.
okay.
Yes sir, now it is visible.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir,
let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay. So we were discussing about the reactions of the group 7 elements. What kind of reactions they are doing. So first we were discussing chlorine gas. Chlorine gas is basically a kind of toxic gas. Okay, it is a poisonous gas. If you inhale this gas in larger quantity, it can be very dangerous for you. It is very dangerous and an irritant for eyes as well. So when you are going to make chlorine gas in the laboratory, what you are going to do, you are going to use a fume cover. A fume cover is a kind of cover where you want to make kind of gas, so all the fumes are going to be absorbed inside the cover and it will not affect the area where you are working. So you will be safe from the fumes. Secondly, you will use glasses or goggles so that when the gas is made, so it does not irritate your eyes. If your eyes are irritated, your eyes can have an infection as well. So that's why you have to use a protective, you can say eye glasses or goggles. And you will also use a mask, face mask as well, because the gas can be inserted into your mouth, into your nose, and that can affect you as well. Okay. Second is bromine gas. Bromine is much toxic gas than chlorine. So as a liquid, when you are going to make or you are going to handle bromine, what you will do, it is because very toxic gas, and it is corrosive as well. Corrosive means slowly and gradually it do its reaction. So whenever it is coming on your body, on your skin, so what will it do? It will slowly and gradually start the reaction on your body, and your skin is going to be infected then. So again, what you will do, first you will use a fume cover again, so that if there is any kind of fume, that fumes should be absorbed in the cover. Second, you will use eye protection. For example, Google and glasses, you will use that so that your eyes are not irritated again. And the third one, you will use gloves as well, because it is corrosive, and if it is coming on if the liquid is coming on your hands, it can start the reaction on your skin, and your skin can be damaged as well. So certain kind of reaction which we are doing in the laboratory, we have to take care between these elements, because these elements are very much toxic and dangerous element, and it can affect your body, your health as well. So while you handle these things, you are supposed to do what? You are supposed to take care a lot, okay? Like for example, you handle chlorine, you handle bromine, you handle iodine, okay, or you handle fluorine. Whatever you are handling, you are supposed to do some protective measures for that. If you are not taking the protective measures, it is going to harm you. And we are not going to take any kind of risk in the laboratory. So normally when we are going to prepare these kind of things in the laboratory, we are going to use some precautionary measures, and these are the precautionary measures which you can take at least, okay? You can take more measures as well, but these are the measures which you are going to take at least, okay? These measures you have to take. Clear? Now if there is any question regarding the reactions here, you can ask about the reactions so that we can move on. It is very clear. Now in the next topic, I'm going to show you people that how the reactions are taking place. Okay, I'm going to show that through videos that how the different reactions are going to take place. Okay, we will find it out that how the reactions are happening, which reaction is more vigorous reaction, which is more strong reaction, and which is slow reaction. So we are going to see different reactions of the elements, the deadly elements, the halogens with a kind of metal, like for example iron. We are going to see the reactions, and the reactions are going to tell us that what sort of reaction they are going to take place. Okay, so let's see the different kinds of reaction. Before that, we shall see the topic again little bit. We are going to see these through videos. Okay, these reactions are very much important reaction, and it can be asked in exams too. Okay, you can be asked these reactions very easily. Now just read out the table. Okay, we are going to see the first reaction in the table. Okay, the first reaction, reactant are iron and chlorine. Iron and chlorine. Okay, you are going to see iron with chlorine. When you react iron with chlorine, the reaction is very fierce reaction, means very strong reaction take place. Okay, you will see bright fumes in the reaction. So you are going to see bright fumes. Okay, and brown solid will be formed. At the end of the reaction, what will be formed? Brown solid will be formed, and the reaction will be iron plus chlorine. It will give you iron chloride. Now I'm going to show you this reaction with the help of a video so that you get an idea that how the reaction is going to take place. Okay, let's have the reaction. We are going to see this reaction right now through a video. Wait a minute, beta. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you this thing. Just wait a minute. Now, I'm going to show you the reaction. First, let's see the reaction, that what is going to happen when these things are going to react with one another. Okay. Now let's see the first. We are going to see the reaction of iron with chlorine. Okay, iron and chlorine we are going to join together, and we are going to see that brown solid at the end will be formed. Let's see what kind of reaction it is happening. See to the reaction. Okay, what they are doing here, iron is being hotted. Okay, and chlorine gas is present inside the jar. The glass jar has chlorine gas inside it. Now the iron is being hot, it has been introduced into chlorine gas, and now you see what is happening here. See the reaction now. What is happening? You can see the brown fumes taking place, and very strong reaction is happening inside the jar. Okay, this is iron with chlorine. Okay, see at the end what is happening here. Now you will see the result, the reactant result. You will see the product. You will see that what has been formed here. See what is the product. Okay, the product is being formed. You can see the brown. You see the brown color of the solid is being formed. This brown solid is of iron chloride. Okay, this is iron chloride. So when we react iron with chlorine, what is going to be formed? Iron chloride will be formed. Okay, iron chloride will be formed. Okay, let's see all the three reactions first, then we are going to discuss that what kind of things we are going to see in this. Let's see a reaction of iron with the second one we are having is bromine, and then I'll ask you that what kind of differences are present between them. Okay, you are going to tell me what are the difference between Okay, then you are going to tell me what are the differences. That's the kind of reactions we are going to see now. Okay, let's see the reaction. Okay, bromine and iron. Bromine and iron reacts and it forms bromide. Let's see, that is the iodine, the bromine, and that is the iron. Okay, the kind of setup you have to make like this, because it is very dangerous elements. So you are supposed to do, no, you are not supposed to do it with hands. You are supposed to do it like this. Okay. Now we are going to heat it. You are going to heat it. The iron is heated. Okay, see the reaction. The brownish reaction you can see here. See the reaction.
Sir, can you again show it?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to show it again to you people with a lot easier one. Okay, so that you can understand it easily. We are going to see it, and we are going to see it with a lot easier one. Reaction of iron with bromine. Okay, we are going to see it. Let's let it be loaded. And I'm going to tell you in an easier way that you can understand. Okay. Let's see this one, okay? Iron with the halogen. So we are going to see the reaction.
Okay. Sir, I cannot see your screen.
Wait a minute. Can you see now?
No, sir.
बेटा अगर आप नहीं देख रहे हो तो YouTube
सर आप
पे
प्रेजेंट पे कर रहे हैं, नजर आ रही है।
Sir, now I can feel the screen.
Okay. See, okay, this is an iron loop. An iron wool is being heated, and it is going to be introduced inside the halogens. Okay, that's the reactivity rate. You can see which one is more reactive. Chlorine is more reactive, then bromine is reactive, then after that iodine is reactive. That's what we are going to do. We are going to introduce that inside. See the reaction. Brown fumes and being formed, and dark brown fumes and has been formed inside the bottle that you can see over here. Okay, that's you can see inside the gas we have introduced an iron loop. That was chlorine. Now see bromine. Okay, the second one. We are introducing bromine now. That is bromine. This reaction is going to be a little bit slower than the other one. You can see the chlorine was very much reactive. Okay, but bromine on the other hand is less reactive than that one. It is not that much reactive as the chlorine was. You can see the iron is being heated, and the reaction you can see is not that much. Now see iodine. Iodine, the next one. Okay, again iron is present. We are introducing iodine. Iodine is present, heating the iodine. See the reaction. It is again, you can see the reaction is much less reaction than the next one. Okay, that was, now you have seen all the three reactions. Okay, you have seen all the three reactions, you have seen all the things, and you have understood that what was happening here. Now do you understand what happened?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
happened? What happened? Now you can tell me what happened basically. Anyone? The three reaction we have studied, the three reaction now. Okay, the three reaction we have studied. The first reaction we have studied was with chlorine. The second reaction we studied was with bromine. The third reaction we studied was iodine. So have you noted that the first reaction was much faster than the other two?
Yes, ma'am. Sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
the first reaction was very much faster. Okay, very fast reaction, very quickly it was happening. The second was much slower than that one, and the third one was the most slowest one. Have you noticed those things?
Yes,
Do you want to see it again?
yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay,
they all
let's
change color.
then the color change doesn't matter, but I'll show you that as well. But the thing is that basically they are colored kind of they're going to form salts. So colored salts are going to be formed, okay, when they react with any kind of metal. So they normally do make salts, different kind of salts are being made. But the thing is, we are going to see what kind of reaction they are doing. If their reaction is a more vigorous reaction, slow reaction, or what. So let's see it again one time, and then we will discuss it. Okay, we are going to see it. Reaction of halogen with iron. Okay, reaction of halogen with iron. These are basically the reactions we are going to see. This is iron loop. We have introduced that. These are fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. Okay, these are halogens. These are halogen. We normally do not do fluorine because fluorine is much more reactive. So we do not do that in laboratory. It can be very dangerous. So what we are doing? We are doing that with chlorine. We are doing that with bromine, and we are doing that with iodine. Let's see with the first one, with the chlorine. Okay, you are going to see first with that. You can see the reaction bar. That was the reaction bar. See that the reaction bar? That is the reaction bar. Okay, fluorine is highly reactive. So you are not supposed to make chlorine gas reactive with anything in laboratory. Otherwise, it could be very dangerous for you. Okay, then second number is chlorine. Chlorine is reactive, then bromine is reactive, then iodine is the least reactive. So you can see the bar. The highest is the most reactive, the second one is the less one, the third one is the more less one, and then the last one is the least one. So let's see. Now the first one we are going to see, we have introduced an iron loop. Going to introduce an iron loop. Okay, this is an iron loop, and we are going to introduce this to the bromine, chlorine. This is chlorine. Now see the reaction. You will see the brown fumes are formed, and the brown fumes are formed very rigorously. You can see very fast reaction is happening over here. Okay, this is a very fast reaction. You can see that a very fast reaction is taking place. See, look at the reaction. It is very fast reaction. Now let's see the second one, the bromine. Okay, the bromine reaction will be slower than this one. Okay, again we have taken bromine in a smaller jar. Chlorine we took in a larger jar. We are going to take liquid of this one. So see, the iron loop is present at the top and the liquid is present at the bottom. That's going to take the reaction. The reaction is going to take place now. But this reaction is not that
So
much
what is the blue
rigorous.
flame?
The blue flame is fire basically. Okay, we are using fire. Now see iodine, the third one. Again, iodine is present at the bottom and iron loop is present at the upper side. So we are going to heat it out again. We are heating it out. The color is changing. Okay, we are going to heat the iron as well, and then we'll see that what kind of reaction it takes place. The reaction is much slow reaction. So as compared to the other reaction, this reaction is the much slower reaction. It's not happening as quickly as the other was taking place. Okay, so these were the different kind of reactions. I hope you understand the reactions now. Any problem now?
Sir, at the end of the reaction, there was a brown solid. Sir, that was
iron chloride. In the beginning, first one was iron chloride. The second was iron bromide. The third one was iron iodide. Okay, I'm going to show you the reactions as well. Wait, in the book, what kind of reaction is given to you. So in the exam, you will be asked the same reactions. Okay, you are supposed to learn the reaction that is given to you in your book. So we are going to see the different kind of reactions. We are going to see the different kind of reaction. Let's see the different kinds of reaction now. Just we have seen this. Okay, you can see that iron was when we reacted with chlorine. With chlorine, it was much fast reaction. You have seen that. Okay, and brown solid was formed. So when iron plus chlorine is combined together, it forms iron chloride. The reaction will be asked from you. They write down the reaction between iron and chlorine. So between the iron and the chlorine, the reaction is iron chloride. Okay, iron chloride is the reaction. Then we are having iron and bromine. Iron and bromine, the reaction between iron and bromine is less fast reaction. You have seen that. And iron plus bromine is going to form iron bromide. Okay, iron bromide is going to be formed. Okay, then we are having iron plus iodine. So iron plus iodine when react together, again you can see the reaction is very much slow reaction, less fast reaction. And when iron reacted with iodine, it forms iron bromide. Sorry, not bromide, iodide. Okay, this one is not bromide, this is iodide. Sorry, it's a mistake here. That is iodide. Okay, so the three of the reactions will be happening. The first is iron chlorine, iron chloride will be formed. The second is iron bromine, iron bromide will be formed. Number three is iron iodine, so iron iodide will be formed. Okay, is it clear?
यस सर. सर व्हाट हैपेंस कि सर एक जार होता है, उसमें आयरन डाल देते हैं और उसमें जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल क्लोरीन होता है, आयरन और क्लोरीन को हीट करते हैं तो रिएक्शन होता है.
जी बिल्कुल, उसकी वजह ये है बिकॉज आयरन जो है वो लेस रिएक्टिव एलिमेंट है, तो वो अगर आप डायरेक्टली डालोगे तो वो बहुत स्लो रिएक्शन करेगा, वो बहुत टाइम लगेगा उस रिएक्शन के अंदर. तो जब आप उसको हीट कर देते हो ना, तो आप उसको कंबस्ट कर देते हो, ऑक्सीजन की प्रेजेंस में उसमें ऑक्सीजन मिला लेते हो. When oxygen is present over there, the reaction become much faster. So we have to see that reaction quickly. We are not supposed to wait for that longer for one day, 2 day, or 3 day. But we are going to see that reaction in a minute, okay, or less than a minute. So for that reason, what we are going to do, we are going to heat down the iron in the presence of oxygen so that the reaction take place quickly. Like for example, we use a lot of catalyst as well, so that the reaction must take place quickly and we can see that very easily. Otherwise, if we are not doing that and we are using iron, so iron is not going to react quickly. Iron जो है वो जल्दी react नहीं करेगा. Clear?
सर हम सारे हाइड्रोजन के साथ आयरन यूज क्यों करते हैं?
आप आयरन इसलिए यूज करते हो कि आयरन जो है वो सेफ साइड है. आप कोई और एलिमेंट भी यूज कर सकते हो. आयरन मच इजी है, ठीक है, आयरन मच इजीली अवेलेबल मेटल है, तो आप कोई और मेटल भी कर सकते हो. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर आप आयरन की जगह सोडियम करते हो, ओके, लेट्स सपोज आयरन नहीं, आयरन की जगह आप सोडियम मेटल कर रहे हो, तो फिर क्या होगा, आयरन प्लस सोडियम प्लस क्लोरीन क्या बनेगा, सोडियम क्लोराइड बनेगा. ठीक है, सोडियम प्लस ब्रोमीन क्या बनेगा, सोडियम ब्रोमाइड बनेगा. सोडियम प्लस आयोडीन क्या बनेगा, सोडियम आयोडाइड बनेगा. तो यू कैन यूज एनी ऑफ द मेटल टू रिएक्ट इट. बट हमें लेबोरेटरी में क्या देखना होता है, लेबोरेटरी में हमें वो एलिमेंट्स, वो रिएक्शन देखने होते हैं जो इजीली हम परफॉर्म कर सके एट स्कूल लेवल, बिकॉज हम स्कूल लेवल पे काम कर रहे हैं.
और सर सिर्फ 4 हेलोजेंस होते हैं?
5 हेलोजेंस है, लेकिन जो लास्ट वन है एस्टेटीन, उसके रिएक्शन बहुत स्लो होते हैं, बहुत ना होने के बराबर रिएक्शन होते हैं, इसलिए हम उसको रिएक्ट करवाते नहीं. या फ्लोरीन जो होता है, जो टॉप वन होता है, वो सबसे ज्यादा रिएक्टिव होता है, तो हम उसको अवॉइड करते हैं कि हम उसको रिएक्ट ना करें, वो बहुत डेंजरस होता है. एनी अदर?
Sir, how these reactions are useful for us?
आप माइक जरा करीब कर लो, मुझे आवाज नहीं आई आपकी.
Sir, how these reactions are useful for us?
आवाज आपकी बिल्कुल ब्रेक होके आई है.
Sir, she is asking that what are the useful effects?
Useful effects, we have discussed the useful effects earlier. Because for example, chlorine, fluorine, bromine and iodine, okay, the first three, chlorine, fluorine and bromine, they are used to kill bacteria, they are used to kill viruses in the water. Okay, then the iodine is used to clean the microorganism from your skin. In the shape of iodine they can be used. Okay, chlorine, ब्रोमीन, फ्लोरीन, आयोडीन आर यूज्ड टू मेक सॉल्ट्स एज वेल. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, जो घरों में आप सॉल्ट इस्तेमाल करते हो, ठीक है, नमक जो आप घर में इस्तेमाल करते हो, इसका केमिकल फार्मूला होता है NaCl, सोडियम क्लोराइड. तो क्लोरीन से बना होता है वो, along with सोडियम उसके साथ मिल जाता है. आयोडीन का आपने सुना होगा, आयोडीन मिला नमक. आयोडीन क्या है? आयोडीन इज अ काइंड ऑफ एलिमेंट दैट इज गोइंग टू बी यूज्ड फॉर योर यूजफुल इफेक्ट्स इनसाइड योर बॉडी. इट इज गोइंग to give you the useful effect of the kind of elements you are missing. So when it comes into your body, it is going to protect you from a lot of things. So they are useful as well, they are dangerous as well. At the both sides, they have both their effects. If you use them in larger quantities, they are dangerous. If you use them in a very limited quantity, it is very useful elements for you. Is it clear?
सर अगर सोडियम के साथ रिएक्शन कर रहा है तो वैसी रिएक्शन आएगा जैसे आयरन के साथ आया था?
नहीं, डिफरेंट होगा. हर एक एलिमेंट के साथ उसका रिएक्शन डिफरेंट होगा ना, सेम तो नहीं होगा. आपने अभी आयरन से रिएक्ट करवाया, आप जब उसको सोडियम से रिएक्ट करवाओगे तो वो अलग मेटल है, उसके साथ उसके रिएक्शन डिफरेंट होंगे. अगर आप उसको एल्यूमिनियम से रिएक्ट करवाओगे तो उसके जो रिजल्ट्स होंगे आपके सामने, जो ऑब्जर्वेशंस होंगे वो डिफरेंट होंगी. आज आप क्या करें, अभी आप जब क्लास खत्म हो जाए आप लोगों की, तो आप लोग यूट्यूब पे चले जाए और आप पीरियोडिक टेबल के ग्रुप वन के जो एलिमेंट्स है, यानी सोडियम है, ठीक है, पोटाशियम है, कैल्शियम है, उन एलिमेंट्स को लो और उनके रिएक्ट करवाओ इनके साथ, क्लोरीन के साथ, ब्रोमीन के साथ, आयोडीन के साथ, और यूट्यूब पे देख लीजिएगा, वीडियोस आपके सामने आ जाएगी. यू विल फाइंड इट आउट कि ऑल द रिएक्शंस आर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम वन अनदर एंड दे आर गोइंग टू मेक डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स एज वेल. So neither the products are same nor the reactions are same. ठीक है, उनके ऑब्जर्वेशन भी डिफरेंट होगी, उनके प्रोडक्ट्स भी डिफरेंट होंगे. तो ये जो एलिमेंट्स है, क्लोरीन फ्लोरीन वाले जो एलिमेंट्स है, ये रिएक्टिव एलिमेंट्स होते हैं. ये periodic टेबल के बहुत सारे एलिमेंट के साथ रिएक्ट करते हैं. तो यू कैन सी दोस ऑल रिएक्शंस इन द यूट्यूब. इजीली आप उसको उसकी ऑब्जर्वेशन कर सकते हो.
ओके सर.
ठीक है जी. So no more questions. Bromine, why bromine is liquid? Bromine liquid is very toxic and corrosive. Bromine liquid is very toxic as because इनकी जो प्रॉपर्टीज इनके अंदर प्रेजेंट होती है, क्लोरीन का भी यही है, क्लोरीन भी ऐसा ही है, क्लोरीन भी टॉक्सिक होता है, ठीक है, लेकिन इफेक्ट्स की बात होती है. क्लोरीन गैस है, तो जब आप एज अ गैस इस्तेमाल करोगे उसको, तो उसके रिएक्शन थोड़े से स्लो होंगे. लेकिन जब आप लिक्विड इस्तेमाल करोगे, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल ब्रोमीन को हम एज अ लिक्विड इस्तेमाल करते हैं, तो उनके पार्टिकल्स बहुत क्लोज होते हैं, और पार्टिकल क्लोज होने की वजह से उनके रिएक्शन भी वैगरस होते हैं और जरा स्ट्रॉन्ग रिएक्शंस होते हैं. देन लिक्विड जो अगर आपकी बॉडी पे टच होता है तो आपकी बॉडी पे रहता है फॉर लॉन्गर टाइम, ठीक है, और लॉन्गर टाइम तक टाइम आपको कुछ नहीं कहेगा, लेकिन स्लो एंड ग्रेजुअल रिएक्शन शो करेगा आपकी स्किन के ऊपर, आपकी बॉडी के ऊपर. सो इसीलिए आपको एहतियात करना है कि आपके स्किन पे ये चीजें ना लगे, क्योंकि ये जितने भी है ये एसिड्स बनाने में भी काम आते हैं. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्लोरीन जो है, क्लोरीन को अगर हम हाइड्रोजन से रिएक्ट करवाए तो क्लोरीन और हाइड्रोजन क्या बनाता है, हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड बनाता है, तेजाब बनाता है. ठीक है, सिमिलरली फ्लोरीन को रिएक्ट करवाओ, वो भी तेजाब बनाता है. ठीक है, या आप ब्रोमीन को रिएक्ट करवाओ, वो भी एसिड्स बनाता है. तो एसिड्स अगर बनाता है तो इसका मतलब ये है कि इसके रिएक्शन स्ट्रांग होंगे और आपने उन रिएक्शंस से अपने आप को बचाना है. ठीक है, एसिड अगर बॉडी पे लग जाता है तो जाहिर सी बात है बॉडी उससे जो है वो डैमेज होती है. क्लियर?
यस सर. सर वो जो हम घर में सॉल्ट यूज करते हैं, वो आपने कहा था हम लोग सोडियम और क्लोरीन, है ना?
सोडियम और क्लोरीन है.
तो सर क्लोरीन तो गैस है, तो हम सोडियम के साथ गैस मिक्स करते तो सॉल्ट बन
नहीं,
जाता है.
क्लोरीन गैस अकेला नहीं होता, क्लोरीन के पार्टिकल्स भी होते हैं. ठीक है, क्लोरीन के पार्टिकल्स भी प्रेजेंट होते हैं, दे आर पार्टिकल्स ऑफ क्लोरीन एज वेल. सो आप ग्रेन्यूल्स भी होते हैं आपके पास. ठीक है, आप उसका लिक्विड भी फॉर्म कर सकते हो. व्हेन यू रिएक्ट द गैस विद द वाटर, द लिक्विड इज फॉर्म्ड. सो दैट थिंग्स कुड बी फॉर्म्ड. यू विल सी इन द लैबोरेटरी इंशाल्लाह. आप लोगों को अगर हम क्लास 8 में नहीं भी करते हैं ये वाले रिएक्शंस क्लास उसके अंदर, तो आप 9th में तो डेफिनेटली करते हो. आप बहुत सारी गैसेस की प्रिपरेशन करते हो. यू विल फाइंड इट आउट हाउ दे आर गोइंग टू बी फॉर्म्ड. ठीक है, अभी किसका पीरियड है आपकी क्लास में?
सर जो हम नमक जो घर में इस्तेमाल करते हैं वो हम बर्फ में डालते हैं, सर बर्फ भी पिघल जाती है.
हाँ डेफिनेटली, आप उसको गर्म करें, पिघलेगी, जाहिर सी बात है.
तो सर वो कौन सा रिएक्शन होगा?
ये रिएक्शन होता है आपका जब हीट करते हो ना उसको, तो सोडियम और क्लोरीन जो होते हैं वो दोनों टूट जाते हैं, ब्रेक हो जाते हैं. तो एक आपके पास जो है, जो जब वो मोल्टन फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं तो एक में Cl बन जाता है, एक में Na बन जाता है. तो क्लोरीन और सोडियम अलग अलग हो जाते हैं उससे. ठीक है,
ओके सर.
ओके. नाउ सरअब्बासी का पीरियड है, तो सरअब्बासी को आपको ज्वाइन करेंगे. मेरी क्लास 9 में क्लास है, सो आई एम मूविंग ओवर देयर. ओके, ऑलरेडी 3-4 मिनट लेट हो चुका हूं. ठीक है,
ओके सर. अल्लाह हाफिज़.
अल्लाह हाफिज़. अल्लाह हाफिज़.
अल्लाह सर.
अल्लाह हाफिज़ सर.
अल्लाह हाफिज़.
अल्लाह हाफिज़ सर.